Hello, friend. Well, have you done it yet? Come on. It's time to get your business online. Come with me. Wait. And before you start saying, Amanda, I'm not good with computers. Amanda, I don't have very much money to spend. I'm going to show you how easy it is, and it's not going to cost you a lot of money. So follow these 5 quick and easy steps that I'm going to show you to get your business online right now. And make sure you hit subscribe for more awesome videos like this. And as a bonus, if you stay until the very end of this video, I'm going to tell you how you can get my free SEO for Bosses checklist so that you can increase your search engine rank in Google and be seen by more people. So let's imagine that you are a restaurant owner, and the reason why I'm using this example is because there's this great place down the street. They're so good, but they are not online. And if you're already online in some way, drop a comment below and give me a hashtag online, because even so, you might be able to benefit from some of these tips that I'm about to walk you through. And if you're not already online, throw a hashtag offline so I can see if this video is helping or not. Step number 1, we need to get you a custom domain name. If you don't know what that is the www.mybusiness.com. That's your domain. If you already have a domain, drop your business name down in the comments below. And if you don't have one, give me a hashtag startup in the comments. So we're gonna head over to Namecheap and search for a domain that fits our business. And all of the tools that I'm showing you in this video, I'm gonna put a link in the description below. So for Namecheap, just check down in the description below for the link. And you'll see here, so I just type in listbuildersecrets.com, but you type in whatever you want. So for example, if you're searching for a faux restaurant, let's say the place down the street, 36.com, it's taken. So what else can I do? So if your domain is taken, you can just look down below at the suggested results. So if you cannot find anything at all, maybe you could just put a simple "the" in front. Or because this is a restaurant, for example, you could just say pho96restaurant.com. So just go ahead, purchase your domain. No need to buy any extras because I'm going to show you how to get everything else that they are trying to upsell you on. Righto, so now that you've purchased your domain, you just want to click on manage, and now you can see all of your domains that you've purchased. So next, we need to get your website builder and your hosting. I'm suggesting for this particular situation that you use Builderall. And the reason why I'm suggesting this is because it's very easy to use for beginners, and it will have everything that you need at a very, very low cost. What you do is just click that link in the description below that says Builderall, and you'll come to this page right here, right? So just fill in the form, and then next we're gonna quickly create a website from a template, because we don't need anything really fancy to get your business online, but the template is gonna have a clear call to action. And what a call to action is in the online world is something that you want your customers or your clients to do. So for the particular restaurant that I'm building this example around, it's a small pho restaurant. So they don't have a lot of seating space. So I assume that they probably do a lot of takeout orders. And so we would want, for this particular case, the person online to call them and make their order. So what we're gonna do, in the top left corner, click on Builders, and then drag and drop Pixel Perfect and New Website. Now in the blue menu, I'm just gonna go down to Restaurants and Food, and then I'm gonna pick a template that I think best suits my business, or in this case, someone else's business. So I'm just gonna choose this Oriental one, and I'm gonna click Edit. Once it loads up, you can clearly see that they have a call to action, and in this particular example, we would probably want to change that to call to order. So what we can do is just right click, or if you're on a touchpad like me, double click on that item, and we're gonna go to text, and we're gonna say call to order and confirm. Now, I feel like I can't really see that all that well, so I'm actually gonna change that to be yellow without the hover. So again, I'm gonna right click on that item and I'm gonna go to appearance. And then for the color of the background, and then background color, I'm gonna click on the little paintbrush and I'm going to choose my color and click OK. And then when they put their mouse over the button, this is the button hover. So I'm gonna click on that one. Maybe we could make that one clear. Yeah, I like that better. And I'll hit OK. You see the text, you can't see very well now. So what we'll do is we'll go to colors, and the text color, I'm gonna click the paintbrush and I'm gonna change that to, I'll make it black and then I'll make it more bold. So I'll hit OK. Then I'm gonna go to font and I'm gonna make it bold, and I'm gonna increase the size a little bit. Now that's a lot easier to read. If you have a logo for your company, you can drop that in here. So if you right click on that and you click change image, it will open the image folder. If you don't have a logo, it's no problem. You don't really need one. So if you do have one, once you get in here, just click upload and then just choose the file from your computer. But let's say that you don't have one. Let's say that you're just Fa96. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is right click on this and I'm going to delete, and I'm just gonna add in text. So we'll just have just the name of the company. So I'm gonna, on the left-hand side, click on the plus icon, go under text, and then I'm gonna choose this title here. That's nice, I like that. Once I select that text, let's call it Fa96. I think I want that to be a lot bigger. So I'm gonna go under the text editor and I'm gonna click new style, and I'm gonna increase that font significantly. I've made it 110. Then I'm gonna choose the font, because when you click new style, it resets everything. So let me go find a font that looks similar to the one that we were using before. I think Freebies new. So yeah, that looks awesome. And then I'm just gonna center the text. Beautiful. Hit save. I love that. It's so simple. You could change the background image as well. Honestly, I don't think it really matters for this case. Are people really going to be looking to see if that's something that you serve? The focus is not on the image, so I would say probably not. And then you can just change the text as you like. This could be your second call to action, which could be come into the store, right? So we could change this to maybe a link to your business on Google Maps, and then you've got your menu. You can update this to maybe your most classic dishes, for example, or if you're a service-based company, it could be your most classic services, something that never changes, because then you don't have to spend so much time and effort in changing this all the time. So now that we've set up your website, make sure you hit save and then type in anything. It doesn't matter, because we're gonna override this on the next step when we connect your domain to your website. Hit send and hit save. Now we're gonna go back to our dashboard and we're gonna go to My Sites. Once it finishes loading, you will see your new website right here. Right now mine is inactive. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on the button, more options, and I'm going to connect my domain. You put whatever your domain is that you bought in the first step and hit save. All right, so now the instructions are telling you, for your domain to work properly, you must follow these steps. Wait at least 5 minutes, access the site where your domain is registered. So we registered on Namecheap, and then go to the settings to change the name servers. These are the ones, yours might be different depending on your account. So there's 2 here. So mine is this one and this one. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy this, copy, and they tell you here as well, wait around 1 hour for it to propagate. So what that means is it takes some time for Namecheap to communicate with Builderall. This happens for all websites. It's not just this platform. All websites often take 24 to 48 hours for them to connect officially and become live. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take that and we're gonna go back to our Namecheap dashboard. So here's my domain and I'm gonna click on manage. And once I click on manage, I will see all the details of my domain here. So I'm going to go down to name servers and I'm gonna choose custom name servers. And so you've got your 1 and your 2. So you're just gonna paste both of them in there. Okay, 1, and my other one is just a difference of the number 2. So I'm just gonna post this again, change this to 2, and then hit the little check mark to save it. Perfect, done. So you'll see Namecheap also says it may take up to 4 to 8 hours for this to take effect. So be a little bit patient. And then once we go back to our Builderall dashboard, we're just gonna say, okay, I got it. Let me connect the domain. And you're just gonna let it work. All right, changed successfully. Perfect. So now you see my domain, once it loads again, has changed away from the Fun96 to my domain that I entered. Now it's still inactive, but what I wanna do now is I wanna activate the SSL. And what SSL is, it's a security certificate. And recently, Google has given websites that have SSL security a better rank in Google than websites without SSL. So it's a no-brainer to take advantage of this free SSL, which normally costs anywhere from $10 to $100 if you bought it somewhere else. So you can see how much value you're getting from this platform. So just hit activate, and then we'll get a notification again. Do you want to activate for this website? Important to know that the setup and the activation of the certificate can take up to 2 hours. Well, I don't think that's really a problem for us because we're going to be waiting for our domain to connect anyway. So hit OK, and then we're just going to wait for the page to load again. Perfect. So now we're going to hit again more options, and we're going to hit publish and hit OK and wait for it to load again. All right. So now our website is live. So because we activated SSL, you can see here that the publication is pending. Don't worry, it will just take a little bit of time, but when that's finished, you can simply click on the link here to see your live version of your website. Now the last step is we need to get your business on Google so that when people are searching for you, you show up. So besides the search engine optimization that I offer you for free in my checklist, which is in the description below, let's go over to Google Business and get you online. Google My Business. I will put a link in the description below to help you out with that. So just follow the prompts from Google to start up and sign in. And then once you're in the dashboard, you will see this add location button. Click on that, and then we're just going to enter your business. Enter the name of your business and then hit next. And then you're gonna enter your address. So this is how Google will know where you are in the world. Next, we need to choose a category. For our example, we are a restaurant. So we're gonna choose restaurant. Put in your phone number and then put in your new website that you just created. Hit finish. Now your business is in Google My Business. There is a bunch of different things that you can go and do in here, such as adding your hours of operation, adding your description. Now, I would highly recommend that you do go ahead and set that up, because the way that it will look when someone searches for your business, so here's a client of mine, for example, an acupuncturist. So when you've set up all your information, You'll see images of where you are. You can even put photos of your establishment as well, so people know that they're in the right place when they go there. Put in your address, put in when you open and close. And then once that's done, people will have a much easier time navigating to your business. So now you can drive free traffic to your website with Google search. And what you can do is you can grab my free SEO for Bosses checklist, which goes over 5 key points that will drastically increase your search engine rank. Check out this local business owner that followed my SEO checklist, and he didn't have a website at all when he came to me. In fact, he didn't have anything online. We created him a website and he followed my SEO checklist. And now, as you can see, he's got 5-star reviews on Google. He ranks on page number 1 of Google for many different keywords in his industry. In fact, he was even featured on a local news station for his business and his industry. So now that you know how to get your business online, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your fellow entrepreneurs. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.